Hello everyone. Sorry about that. Hello everyone. So as you can all tell, the weather is something already. It is super rainy, it's super stormy outside, there's thunderstorms outside, and it's just a lot. And due to the fact of the weather, I'm like, and I decided to make a video about it. So now there's this one worship shop. There is this one worship song where it goes like, my sing's not the best, but I'ma try. It's the star, the star, the storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget. So like, the storm keeps raging, which kind of coming, but don't you forget. And it's like this side, and I did it on this side because I have a picture of God over there. Like over there, right there, yeah, right there. And it's like, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. So God's not done with you yet, and that is just indicating in life that sometimes stuff gets hard, like, and just bad news keep coming, or a bunch of bad things are happening, and you're like, oh my gosh. But it tells us that do never forget that God's not done with us until the day we die. God will be with us till the end of the age. So one day you might not wake up, because each day we wake up we have a purpose, and one day we might not have a purpose no more, and then that's when you die. So never remember, no matter how hard life gets, how difficult it becomes, how many things you have to go through, God is not done with you yet. There's so much stuff that you have to see. The bigger the waiting, the bigger the blessing can be. A normal phrase to use. And always look forward, because at the end of the rainbow, there's something beautiful and there's something wonderful. I believe that goes for everyone. At the end of like there's a Bible verse, and it's like, knock and it will be open. Sometimes like one room was a bunch of bad stuff, and then you open, but then you feel like you're not ready, but you open the door, you knock on it, and then the next door is a bunch of blessings. So like, do that. There's not really a storm, like there's thunder and it's raining outside. I decided to make this video because life truly gets hard. I know how it is to struggle with grades, struggle with family issues, struggle with friendship, struggle with your relationship with you and God. There's so many things to struggle with, anxiety, insecurities. But remember, if we give without, when we're worrying, we're worshiping the devil. So we have to ask the Lord, take our worry away from us. Like, let the Lord handle it, and we have to pray. Never stop praying. But also remember, praying is not just when you ask God for something. Like, sure, we can ask him for help, but also be grateful. Pray for the good things, the bad things. We always need to stay humble. So when a bunch of good things happen, we still have to stay humble. When a bunch of bad things happen, we still have to stay humble. Always try to keep it a balance. It's not like, oh my gosh, my life is so bad, and complain, or oh my gosh, my life is so good, you'll never be like me. No, like, find an equal balance. Be humble. There might be storms, there might be a bunch of bad news, but but God's not done with you yet. He has still so much to offer. You have so much to do left in you. Specifically for my young viewers, sometimes life gets hard and we truly feel like we're like, oh my gosh, like, you're still young, like there's so much you can do. But also for my older viewers, just because you feel like you're getting older, there doesn't mean it's the end of it. It's the end. And always, if there's stuff hard going, I keep repeating this, but it's really important that we know that there is going to be a lot of hard stuff. But remember, God's always with us. He's always there for us, and he cares for us. And God knows also how hard life is. Jesus knows how hard life is because he lived in our shoes. He knows how hard it is to be blamed, or people not believing you when you're telling the truth. God also knows how hard life is because he lived it. Jesus came down on the cross and became human, and he knows how hard it is. But never stop believing in him. Just because something goes bad, don't just blame Jesus and be like, oh God, like, God, you didn't, like, God, I thought you were nice. Why did you make me go through that bad stuff? Things happen, you know. But never stop believing, never stop praying. The story keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. Thank you so much for watching this video. I just really want to say that, like, no matter how hard life gets, never stop believing in yourself and never stop believing in God, because there's always something wonderful at the end of the rainbow. Because there can be, like, there's always something, actually not at the end of the rainbow, when there's rain and then the sun comes out, there's usually a rainbow. So even though it's raining and it's bad, but then the sun comes out and then, oh, there's a beautiful rainbow. So that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.